Hey, beautiful. Welcome to the first of what I intend to be many bite-sized how-to videos. I've seen the need, not only with the people we've already had come through the doors, but also with future members, to have an online resource to answer some of the common questions newer streamers have when approaching customizing their experience. Whether you're just starting out or looking to fine-tune your setup, these videos will provide clear, concise guidance to help you elevate your streaming game. So let's dive in and make your streaming journey smoother and more enjoyable. Today, we're going to start with something really nice and easy, and that's just going to be adding channel point redemptions to your Twitch channel. So to do that, we're going to open up our browser here. I use Brave browser, and we're going to navigate to twitch.tv. From here, we're going to go ahead and click our profile icon, and we're going to click on the creator dashboard. Now, I would advise that you bookmark this for later use. You're going to be using the dashboard a lot in the future. So go ahead and get that bookmark, get that put up on your list here. You're going to be using it a lot. For the channel point redemptions here, we're going to go down to viewer rewards. We're going to click power-ups and channel points. Now here you got a couple things broken down. You got enabled channel points. You got to have this on to have them on in the first place. Make sure this is on. Right here, you got the customized points display. Now here you get to call them whatever you want. I call mine treats. I got the cats and dogs thing going on. And then you have a spot to upload the PNG. You got to break it down itself. It doesn't let you auto break it down. And we'll talk about doing this kind of stuff later in terms of like sourcing custom images, removing backgrounds, and uploading them here. That'll be another topic for another day. But here's going to be the meat and potatoes where we're living. That's going to be managing the power-ups and the channel points. Go ahead and click on this. So here, you're going to see, again, it's broken down into a couple little subsections for you. We have our community challenges. This is basically a challenge that you can put out to your community. So, like, let's say you don't like to play horror games. People have been bugging you and bugging you. You can say, okay, if you guys get together 100,000 points, then we will do a horror game, right? It incentivizes people to come and watch and you know, increase the watch time, increase engagement, and come together as a community towards one common goal, right? Has a little interface in here. You create the challenge, name it. Cats plays spooky games. Give it a description. I'll play Outlast. Make it like 100,000 points. Whatever. How long you want it to be. And you can put an image in here later on, right? But basically, you create that. And just like that, boom, you have a goal that's now on your channel. And if you were to go here, and you were to look in your chat, in here, I can't see it because I'm the actual streamer, but if you were a viewer to go in here and look up here, there would be that goal up at the top saying, oh, help me get to play a spooky game. And that's going to be what this is right here. There's going to be the power-up section here. This is a relatively new feature for Twitch. They just rolled this out within the last few months. This allows you to interface by paying bits as a viewer to either add a message effect, kind of like a highlight message, to gigantify your emote, which makes it very big in the chat, or to do an on-screen celebration, which puts a bunch of emotes on the screen. Now, as a streamer, you can change the price of these, but you can't get rid of these. They live at the top of our channel. This is something we just have to deal with. But this down here at the bottom is going to be the meat and potatoes of where we're going to live today. This is going to be where we're going to go for our default rewards and our custom rewards to add the actual channel point redemptions to our channel. So, first and foremost, Twitch includes a couple default ones here for you, kind of give you a foundation, give you an idea of what to expect, and a couple of them even have the smart cost option, which it kind of like changes based on the amount of engagement you have. It's like an AI based thing. I wouldn't worry about that. Honestly, I would turn most of these off. They're all pretty whack. They're pretty flavorless. The highlight my message is nice. Make it cheap. But other than that, just fucking turn this shit off. This shit sucks. What we're going to go down here is the custom rewards. Now, there's going to be a lot of these that link up to other apps to play sounds, to play videos, yada yada. If you wanted to play a noise when this happens, if you wanted to play a video, that's going to be another video for another day. But let's say that you just wanted to give it something simple. Somebody pays like 10 points for something. It puts something in the chat to let you know that they want to do something, right? This is where you're going to go to do it. Down here at the bottom, we're going to go ahead and add a new custom reward. So let's say you're a variety streamer and you're the type of person where you want to give your viewers a little more control over the experience. Something you can do is to do something like switch my game. Let's make a Switch My Game channel point redemption. You're going to add a brief description of what you intend that to be. You can switch my game to anything in my library. No exceptions. Whatever you want it to be on your channel. Take some inspiration from other channels. Ask around to people that you've known that have been doing this longer than you. People would love to help give you ideas. Now you can either leave this an empty field where they just press a button, or you can give them a text field that they have to put something in. For something like this, where you're asking them to switch the game to something, I would include a field so that they can put the game in that they want. Say, oh, put in Minecraft or whatever the case may be. Now you're gonna put in the cost down here. On average, a viewer earns about 220 points per hour. So 1 hour, about 220 points. About 5 hours for 1,000. About 5 hours for 1,000 points. That's all you need to know, right? So how many hours of their time, of their life, are you gonna make it worth for them to engage with your stream in this way? I say if you give me 6 hours of your life, you can switch the game on my stream. You know, I'll deal with it. So for me, I'll make that like 1,200. Here's fields for you to drop images. You have to go ahead and pre-size these to make them fit into the format they want. We'll go over that in another video for another day. You can change the background color, find some branding colors or just whatever you like, whatever's nice, you know. That'll be the button color right there. These skip reward request queue right here. If you have a queue enabled, what it will do is it will make this, like let's say that there's 15 people that have requests lined up, you know. This will skip all of that and make it a priority. So if this is like a really important one, this will make it the next one that comes through. You can pretty much leave this off. Now here's the most important one for all of your rewards, the cooldown and limits, right? You pretty much want to have a cooldown or a limit on every single channel point that you have, right? Almost every one, almost, except for maybe like sound alerts, stuff like that. For something like Switch My Game, you're not going to be able to have people engage with this in a meaningful way if they're not going to have any time to enjoy it, right? So let's say people want to switch you to Minecraft. I would say I wouldn't let this happen more than once, like every 20 minutes or so, because if you just paid 6 hours of your time to switch my game and I switch to Minecraft and then somebody immediately switches it a minute later, you're going to feel robbed and you're probably going to end up leaving the channel. That's not going to be what we want. The whole point of having these custom rewards is to get people to engage with your channel because you want them to stay on your channel. You're trying to increase engagement. You want them to be cheap. You want them to be available. You want them to be attractive. So for this one, I would say something like 20 minutes. Limit redemptions per stream. This is how many times for everybody this thing can happen per stream. For me, I like to have a little more control over my stream. So I would say no more than 3 times for everybody per stream. Now, limit redemptions per user. Again, do you want to give one person the ability to railroad the entire stream? Or if people are using this, do you want to spread the love and spread it to everybody? If I only have 3 redemptions for all the viewers for an entire stream, I'm only going to let people do this 1 time each. Go ahead and create that, and it will put that in wherever it fits in the pricing structure. So there it is right there, Switch My Game, 200, and it's now currently on. If you want to change any of that in the future, all you have to do is come back here, edit it. Let's say people are using it a lot. It's really cheap. Change it to 1,500. Let's say people aren't using it at all. Let's make it 500. Let's try to incentivize people to use it a little more. You save it, boom, it's done in real time. All you have to do is refresh your page, go and check in your chat, and if I look right in here, it's now 500. Oh, it's going to make a fool out of me. I probably have to refresh it again. How much did I make it? Switch My Game, 500, it's on. There it is right here, Switch My Game. Twitch takes a second to update. It's really that simple. That's it. You've successfully added channel point redemptions to your Twitch channel. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to customize your redemptions to engage with your viewers in unique and exciting ways. If you found this video helpful, feel free to let me know. If there's anything that you guys want to see in the future, there's going to be a way to open a ticket there in the server. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.